Hello, welcome again. Yeah, recently we played the shelf game again. If you don't know what it is, it's just where we get together on a bit of a stream now and pick some games off of each other's shelves to buy and to play. So basically, I wanted an N64 game from Jim Corbana's shelf, and he pulled out Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which was this, which I have now bought. So yeah, I bought a nice boxed copy of it from CEX. It cost £12 and turned up really nice. Do still need to get that sticker off of it, but I don't mind old stickers on there. Don't bother me at all. And I can't remember who it was who picked off of my Mega Drive shelf to play something, but it turns out that I had to play Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. So yeah, I had some decent Mega Drive games to play, and somehow this came out. But anyway, let's well, actually, I will say that there were some other games that I had to buy from the shelf game, but they weren't in the main thing. It was just kind of I was a bit drunk and everyone else had been it just kind of went on, and yeah, we went a bit overboard and made ourselves spend more money and buy other things. But I'm not gonna show them. I don't think I need to. I might have to show them at the beginning of the next shelf game. I don't know, but I did buy them. But anyway, I'm going to put some footage in now of me playing this very badly, by the way, to see what I thought of it. So yeah, catch you afterwards. Did you see that intro? If that doesn't get you hyped for snooker, nothing will. Honestly, I did let that play out just kind of to pad the video out, really, because I ain't got much to say about this game. Anyway, let's talk about it. Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker is a Mega Drive port of a game released for the Amiga and the Atari ST. This will become more apparent later on when we talk about the interface. The game by today's standards is very bare bones. It doesn't offer much in the choice of modes. You can play against the computer or another human player, or you can play in some weird little trick shot mode. When you load up into a match, you're greeted with the outcome of a coin toss. This is strange because it doesn't have any animations, it's just text. When it's decided who the player is who won the toss, you'll be given control of the white ball and told to break. This is where the interface and controls show where they were built mainly to be played with a mouse. You control the entire game with menus and a mouse cursor. Pressing the start button will jump you between being able to select the balls on the table or any of the controls from the control panel. From the control panel, you'll be able to select the power you hit the ball with, chalking your cue, and selecting where to hit the ball, like backspin and stuff. There are other few options for adding a line, like to see where your ball is going to be going once you've hit it, or to change the viewing angle. When you're not in the menus, you can use the A button to look around the table, the B button to zoom in and out, and the C button to quickly snap between the other balls on the table. This is mainly for when you want to mark colours, like during the gameplay. These actions should be performed when you're not on one of the balls, otherwise it will snap to the view of the ball itself. If you've got the A button hovering above a ball, you can use it to move it around, like when you need to move the white ball and all that kind of stuff. After you've taken your shot, the camera will stay static unless you press and hold the A button to follow the white ball, I think that does. And I think it was the B button which will follow the balls you've just hit. My biggest gripe with the game though is how inaccurate it is when you're trying to line up shots. Even when using the helpful line option, it doesn't really have enough frames of animation to be able to line your shots up how you think you should be able to. However, I did realise that the game does kind of make up for this. Say if a ball is slightly off of a pocket, but you can only hit it direct on, it will kind of magnetise itself to the pocket, so it will kind of correct itself. I did struggle with this concept though, because I was used to playing Yahoo Pool, which gave you a much larger degree of control, and to be honest, that's the only kind of snooker or pool game I've played in a long time, and that was probably about 10 years ago. With all the time I put into the game, I never won a match though. I recorded my first few games and the last few, and I never improved. This might be due to the fact that even on the easiest settings, the computer is completely ninja. I do believe with practice though I could get better. Well, I know this really, because I played a lot of this as a kid, and I really enjoyed it and seemed to be okay at it back then, but yeah, I suck at it now. The trick shot mode allows you to play a timed mode, or well, setting up trick shots basically. But I don't really understand it, because what happens is you've got your balls set up around the table, but at any point in time you can pick up any of the balls and move them around. I don't know if this is to set up your own trick shots, but I was pretty sure there was a separate thing for setting up your own one. To be fair, for a Mega Drive game, the graphics are pretty impressive. It uses a pseudo 3D look to create, I think it's primitive polygons, I'm not sure, just to create the table, but the balls themselves are still flat 2D. It was quite common with games published by Virgin on the Mega Drive era to have this kind of pseudo 3D look, with games such as Corporation. This game strangely doesn't have much in the way of audio. There's the intro theme, and then that's it, in the form of music. The rest of the game's played in silence, just with the sound of the balls clacking and the odd clap. If you idle for too long though, the balls will randomly start growing faces and poke their tongue out at you. This can make a strange noise, and if you're not prepared for it, it just seems a bit weird. Overall, if you had this game back in the day, it probably would have been one of the best ways to play a virtual snooker game at home on a console. I imagine the Amiga and the Atari ST versions were superior to this one, but for a console this is still pretty impressive. Saying that though, time hasn't been kind to this. To be honest, it's probably best played if you just want a bit of nostalgia, not for a serious play session. There was a sequel released called Jimmy White's 2 Cue Ball. It was on the PS1, PC, Dreamcast and a few other bits. So if you do want to play something from this franchise, that's probably the best way to go. Right, there you go, that is my thoughts of this game. It's not horrendous, it really isn't. It's snooker on the Mega Drive. What else do you expect from it? To be honest, back in the day, if you had it was probably quite fun. But now there's plenty of more modern kind of games like this which would have better physics, so you might as well stick to them. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. Hopefully in the next shelf game that I think I might be the one hosting, and I don't know when because I haven't worked this out yet, yeah, hopefully I'll get something a bit more interesting to play, but you never know. That's the idea of it being random. So anyway, just watching, have fun.